What the hell?
Everybody knows what time it is.
I almost think that's now a sign of a good show. When we're
Missing a cue.
missing the cue. Who cares about World War III when you can make a bunch of technical mistakes? Listen, folks, Flashcast for some inexplicable reason ended about 2 hours earlier than it did. We love Yellow Flash, but I had to literally put this show together in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm telling you right now, this is possibly going to be one of the cringiest shows we have ever done. I'm not even joking. That's not a joke. I'm being 100% serious. This is going to be full of all levels of cringe. You were going to say something snarky or possibly insulting, Kira?
I was going to say, it can't be worse than when you had Limp Bizkit last week.
Oh,
And Captain Big just reiterated that in the comments.
Listen, this show will be possibly Oscar worthy compared to what we did last week.
If there was a cringe award,
yeah, we're gonna win it. I'm Mac, aka Mr. Burger.
Oh, 6. That's not nice.
I don't even know. I'm not looking at it. I'm not gonna look at what 6 said. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. What she said in the chat because it's somehow probably directed at me. I'll put it up. Let's just put it up and see what happens. There it is. Oh, she got me. Oh, Hail Winslow, Red Cross, Hail One Punch Man, Hail 6. As if I don't get enough abuse from Kira. Hail Brian Norton, hail Captain Bipto, hail Scotty Hughes, hail Best Western, hail everybody that's in the chat. Brian Norton, all the way from Japan. Hail E. Clay Thomas, hail. I'm sure Tom is lurking about somewhere out there in the ether. Let's get this. Oh, wait a minute. That young lady over there is.
I'm Kira.
And that old man down there sitting in the dark is
Crow.
Gee, Crow, why are you so tired and maudlin?
He just woke me up. It's like 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
That's done. Get on in 10 minutes. I didn't even get a chance to set up my green screen or anything. So
that's real professionalism, folks. Ready to go at a moment's notice here at the Burger Bunch. Socially distant gorilla. Hail. You know what? Let's get going here before 6 goes into a complete and total rampage, and we all suffer for it. Let's get going right now with the first musical question of the night. By the way, that's vodka that he's drinking. Here we go with the first question of the night.
And Zen. There we go.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yep.
What's the name of the artist and title of the song? Catchy.
I love when fat guys sing. It's wonderful.
I do in the shower.
I'm not a fat guy, but I also sing in the shower.
All right. A lot of early 90s, mid 90s. That was, of course, Smash Mouth, Walking on the Sun. I'm
not fat. It's a fuel tank for a sex machine.
Okay.
Boys have six packs.
We're just gonna skip past that
and move on to the next question. Here we go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song? Ooh, old school.
Yeah. I had to put this whole thing together in 2 minutes, so yeah. Yes, yeah. That's very close.
Social distancing gorilla is in here, but I have not seen Tom.
He's probably stunned into, probably shocked, probably passed out.
6, get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, 6, have you ever seen Harbour Seals? Kind of like
that. I am not, actually.
Just gonna go now.
Yeah. Anyway, let's try and salvage this rolling train wreck by saying that was, of course, Steve Winwood, Higher Love, an oldie but a goodie. Folks, did you know that we have our own little Indiegogo campaign going on out there? It is for the Mr. Burger Show, a good, honest, straightforward, non-politically correct cartoon that we're putting together, and we need your help. Let's get on over to Indiegogo, shall we, and pledge us some money. Don't do super chats here. Go on over to our Indiegogo and pledge a tenner and get yourself a copy of the Mr. Burger 30-minute animated sitcom, 3 of them that we're producing. Folks, we need your help. We need your support for this particular cartoon. It's a great show. It's the cartoon version of all of us. There's a version of Crow.
I just read his comment.
that is not a version of me.
Willie Pickle is an accurate and completely accurate depiction of Crow. Lemon is a completely accurate depiction of Kira, and Mr. Burger is nothing like me. All right, folks, get on over there and pledge some monies to the cause. $10. We really need your help. We really need your support. I put way too much in the chat.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that didn't.
This is going well.
This is absolutely going well.
6. 6 is like my favorite, but that's just because girls got to stick together in a man-dominated world. Shut up! Shut up! Do your clicky. Do your clicky
that
thingy.
Insult me.
Do your clicky thingy.
Okay. Listen.
Sticky clacker.
Yes.
Get on over there and how dare you, Brian Norton? Get on over there and support the cause. We love you and thank you very much. What do you mean at dead channel? Get out of here. Awesome one. Here we go with the quiz show. First quiz show of the night.
Did he win? Mystery Machine Van featured which cartoon series? Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, Scooby-Doo, or Top Cat? I'm just very invested if Best West's baby brother won his wrestling match.
I am interested in that also.
Yes.
If he didn't, but it's still amazing. He got there.
Yeah, I just won one.
Hard work and tenacity.
He hasn't answered. I don't think that's a good sign. It's Scooby-Doo. Oh, hey, he did win. I'm glad.
Yes! He beat 3 guys. Amazing.
We don't talk about that show, Brian Norton.
Tooter the Turtle? Who the hell is Tooter the Turtle?
Obviously the turtle that's tutoring everyone.
Huh.
Which actress voices Leela in Futurama? Was it Christina Applegate, Maggie Siff, Katie Sagal, or Amanda Bierce?
Katie Seagal for you Americans out there.
I almost said Seagal. Sagal. Sagal. It's Katie Sagal.
Hey, Katie Sagal. This is my friend, Katie Sagal.
I'm not as big a fan of Futurama as I am some of the other properties. It tried to get too serious too often, so I didn't like it.
I never watched an episode of it. It
All
was
right.
Katie Sagal or Sagal, however you want to say it.
Shaggle.
Sagal. It's Sagal.
Shaggle.
All right, moving on.
I am so tired.
Which actor voices Fry in
Never-
Futurama?
Never mind
Maurice
that. Never mind that
LaMarche?
now.
I'm not going to pronounce John or John DiMaggio or Billy West. There's John and John DiMaggio. John doesn't have his last name, and John DiMaggio is the full name. Yeah, I'm not even try that last
John.
name.
Rick Falusi.
Okay, yeah, you say that. I'm not gonna say it. I know it's not gonna end. Oh, not gonna end well for me. John DiMaggio. It's DiMaggio.
John Rick Falusi.
I don't think that's Italian, and it is Billy West.
I
Wasn't
personally
John
don't like
DiMaggio
it.
like a baseball player?
No, he's the voice of Bender.
Okay.
DiMaggio
really-
is I think, a very common name in baseball, but I think you're thinking of Joe DiMaggio.
Joe, there we go.
Gary is the pet snail of which cartoon character? Hank Hill, SpongeBob SquarePants, Bart Simpson, or Peter Griffin?
Hank Hill. He's got a pet snail thing.
No, that checks out.
6 is always right, except for when she insults myself and Tom.
I don't know. I kind of like him. She does that. It keeps it interesting.
Okay, that was funny. That's funny. That's funny. That might be
It is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fart Simpson.
I do like that. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Hello, we are 6. And that's just our mental age.
In which of these animated series are 4 children sucked into the world of their homemade video game? Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, Da Boom Crew, Phantom Investigators, or Lucha Lucha?
I actually don't know this.
I don't know this. I mean, I can
Coconut
guess
Fred,
based
Fruit
on the
Salad
name,
Island.
but I would love Coconut's Fred Fruit Salad Island to be a real thing.
It just runs off the tongue.
Chat's moving fast.
Yes, indeed it is. Most of them are saying I've never heard of these, but it's Da Boom Crew. I got it wrong. I thought it was going to be Phantom Investigators based on the title of the names.
Never
think
heard
Dumb
of it.
name
British
for it. That's a
might
dumb
be a-
name for a show that involves getting sucked into their own homemade video game. Da Boom.
I never heard of it.
Which kids' cartoon series was Animaniacs a follow-up to? Tiny Toons Adventures, The Plucky Duck Show, Pinky and the Brain, or Tasmania?
Animaniacs was brilliant.
Fucking Tasmania was the best of them all.
And it was in that time where I wasn't allowed to watch anything but PBS.
First.
Tasmania was phenomenally good. My God. Matter of fact, I want to download that later. Hey, don't do that. That's illegal. So don't do that.
What
Download
to
these?
find it on a reputable streaming site.
It was
Yes.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Which sucked mostly.
Or what you can do is you go to houses and you go, like in the evening when people are most likely to be watching TV, look through the window, see if they log into Netflix, steal their login for Netflix, and there you go.
There you go.
What road did the cartoon family of the Simpsons live on? Mockingbird Lane, Evergreen Terrace, Spooner Street, or Cherry Street?
Where do they live?
I
Okay,
actually
Six is
don't
just
know
bragging about sex, so. Again, this is a show I was not allowed to watch.
Simpsons.
It is Evergreen Terrace. Although,
Really?
based on The
Huh.
Simpsons, I would love them to have lived on Spooner Street because it just fits with the whole Simpsons stuff.
Peter.
In which country was Super Ted a hit cartoon in the 1980s? Canada, the United States, the United Kingdom, or Australia?
I don't know.
Super
That
Ted was awesome.
I
That's
don't. Well,
scary.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say this. Kind of
There's-
gives it away.
There's
That's
your
a
answer.
clue. I loved Super Ted when I was a kid.
I have no idea what Super Ted is.
There's your answer.
He whispered the secret words, turned into Super Ted.
What was the secret words?
Nobody knew. Because if you knew, you would turn into Super Ted.
That's a good point. I will back off from that. It was the United Kingdom.
Because we had Banana Man as well.
Jesus
What?
Christ. The hell are you people
Another
watching?
superhero from either the Beano or the Dandy.
Did he wear a banana costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course you do.
Which of the cartoon characters is the fastest mouse in Mexico? Rasta Mouse, Speedy Gonzales, Jerry, or Stuart Little?
Wow.
Rastiness is something completely different. There was a show called Rastamouse.
Was there?
What was it about?
It was about a mouse. It was like a puppet, a mouse with a heavy patois accent. Which I am
Fun.
not going to do.
But you don't want to do that accent? It was Speedy Gonzales.
Or his
No,
cousin.
Slowpoke Rodriguez was his cousin, I believe.
Yeah, Slowpoke Rodriguez was his lesser known, slower cousin.
Are you allowed to say slow?
Yes, in this regard, yes. That was the character's name.
Which actor voices Bender in Futurama? Billy West, Joe DiMaggio, Tom Kenny, or Jeremy Shotton?
If you were here 10 minutes ago, you would
Less than 10 minutes ago.
David D, yes.
Famous baseball player does indeed voice Bender.
There was actually a
The chat's gone nuts. He makes salad dressings, you monster. Winslow Red Cross.
It was John DiMaggio. He also raced cars.
the only
It's
reason I
true.
know Joe DiMaggio is because there was a pizza place in Glasgow called DiMaggio's, and
That's
it was
just a
all
common
about
name for
it's all about
pizza place.
Joe DiMaggio.
Okay,
mean,
that's a little creepy.
That's why I knew it was baseball.
The dog
Why-
Nashor was the pet of which cartoon character? Dennis the Menace, Beryl the Peril, Minnie the Minx, or Roger the Dodger?
Come on, people, you've got to get this.
I would love to watch a show about all of these characters. I know there's at least a show about one.
More insults
This-
towards me.
This was in the this was in the Beano. He was a Beano character.
No idea, Kira. No idea.
Don't look at me. I wasn't alive for these. It was Dennis the Menace.
In fact, they were all Beano characters.
I like Brian Norton's
So-
answer. Brad the Chad.
Your
That
your
should be
Dennis your
Brad the Chad.
your Dennis the Menace was just called Dennis in the UK.
Oh. Hank is married to Peggy in which animated series? The Simpsons, Family Guy, King of the Hill, or The Good Family?
Back to good old American stuff. Thank God.
Pretty sure Dennis the Menace was American.
Yeah, you had your own Dennis the Menace, but we had
Yeah,
our own
you,
Dennis the
yeah,
Menace.
yeah.
When
You just made your
your
own version.
Dennis- When your Dennis the Menace came over to the UK, he was just called Dennis.
It was like the first time you guys have stole something from us. We usually take all your TV shows and make them worse.
Actually, Dennis the Menace was way older. from the Beano and the Dandy comic books.
It is King of the Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill, Piggy. Great show, fantastic show, made by a fantastic writer, but an otherwise crappy person.
How dare you,
Like
Six?
Judd.
The water
Like
was
Judd.
tepid.
Blaze, you're thinking of the Boondocks. Which cartoon character did animator Bill Melendez provide the voice for? Garfield, Snoopy, Popeye, or Daffy Duck?
No, that's Lorenzo Music. You're thinking of Socially Distant Gorilla.
Hello,
Tom.
Tom.
Tom once again comes in and answers the unanswerable.
Wow. Where you been, Tom?
Telling you it was a shock when Flash
Still waiting on the
did
physics
show.
Six, I almost failed physics. Don't anticipate a physics question. It was Snoopy.
Snoopy had a
Although
voice.
Snoopy isn't supposed to really talk.
I don't know how Tom actually knows this shit. I really don't.
He makes noises, but
But
he's not
what?
really.
Nobody should know that. Nobody.
The
Anyway, go ahead.
creators of Hanna-Barbera Cartoon Company had what names? Benjamin and Alistair? Tom and Ken? Bill and Joseph? Or Matthew and Anthony? We don't see a lot of names. We don't see a lot of Alistairs anymore.
There's lots of Alistairs in the UK. They just get called Al.
I like Alistair. It's a
Ali.
good classic name. And it's kind of menacing at the same time.
Alistair.
Also, 6, it did pass. Kind of. And Scott, we have special physics room. Bill and Joseph were their names.
Bill and Joseph Barbera.
Bill
Well
and
done,
Hus-
folks. Well done, all of you guys. There's some stuff in there I didn't think anybody would know, but they actually did. So, folks, let me tell you about this great campaign that we have going on. It's the Mr. Burger Show, and we're looking for a little under 17 grand to get it done. So why don't you go on over to Indiegogo and pledge on that first tier for just $10. $10. You can't beat that with a stick. Here's the address right here in the chat. Just click the link, get on over to Indiegogo, and pledge $10 towards the cause. We do appreciate it. We need 500 people to pledge $10. Go on over to Indiegogo right now.
Captain Bicto,
Mr.
it
Burger.
is because, Mr. Burger and the gang is dumb. I'm not, but they are. So they got arrested.
Yes, actually, that's actually true. Kira's character is probably the only character on the show that's not dumb or a pervert. Here we go. So he goes to prison because he won't pay his bar tab. That's part 1 of the show. And part 2 of the show, he gets in a horrible fight with John Malin. Go on over, 30-minute sitcom, episode 1. We need your help. This is going to be great. Get on over there, click the link, pledge $10. Come on, be the first. Here we go, folks. We'll talk to you on the other side.
I like that awesome one. Hashtag buy Mr. Burger's anime.
That's exactly right. It's not buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. It's buy
Brian
my
Norton.
anime. All right, here we
Brian
go,
Norton.
folks.
I'll have you
Yes,
know, despite
right.
almost failing physics, I did graduate as valedictorian.
Brian Norton, it is a historical, not fiction.
All right, here we go, folks.
I've gotten
a little
dumber over
trick-
the years. But
the
not
trick
as
I
dumb
made-
as Mac has over the years.
I don't know what's going on. The whole the Flashcast thing threw me off. Here we go. Kira, this is a game that is so awesome. It nearly takes my breath away. It's called Tempest. This game was absolutely amazing. Anybody out there agree with me? Put a 1 in the chat for Tempest was one of the best games on earth. Only game
What
that
was
I
what is the point of the game? It looks like you're just not trying to not get hit.
Well,
That
you,
is
what
the
you do
point. You've got
Is
to
that
hit
the entire
and
point of the game?
got to hit and shoot. And
Yeah.
this was like breakthrough technology when this came through.
It really was. Basically, these little things up here. Let me try and play this deal.
That
here
is
without
correct,
it.
Six. I was studying. I didn't have time for all this.
See those
media.
little things coming down? They basically, you have to keep them from coming all the way down and destroy them. It was amazing. This was my best game, best value for money. I literally could stay on this game for 7 to 15 minutes off of a single quarter. This was amazing, and it was just a quarter. Okay, it wasn't 50 cents. It was just a quarter. Tempest was a guy. I would play this game right now.
It was the technology inside the actual game cabinet that was kind of groundbreaking for the time, because it was like a slotted screen on the inside, and then the things would go across the slotted screen.
It gave the
It was-
illusion of 3 dimension.
Yeah.
Oh.
It really did. Wonderful, wonderful.
Smoke and mirrors, baby.
Don't try and diminish my accomplishments, Six. This was a high point in my life.
Wow.
How dare you disparage it? But yeah, Tempest was the shit. It was a great game.
Oh, I love
Wonderful game. Fantastic game. Absolutely great. Wonderful game. Anyway, here we go. Moving on to the question of no question, just an acknowledgement.
That was the name of the artist and title of the song.
I realized it's not my fault, but couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
God!
You'd forgiven.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! I should have looked at this stuff before I put it up.
Still better than Limp Bizkit.
Oh no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh God!
No.
Oh
I
God!
think it's still better than Limp Bizkit.
Oh God!
Limp Bizkit
Oh.
you can at least dance to. This just made you want to go into the corner and vomit.
Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. I gotta have some gin. Hold. Stop the show.
You're
Hang
the one
on.
in control of it.
This was done by the algorithm because I didn't have time. Oh God. Oh.
Told you,
Oh.
you need to get crash test dummies in here.
Instant migraine. Instant fucking migraine. Ah, Jesus.
I do like it when he gets, like this. It's fun.
This
Oh.
gives you an aneurysm.
Oh God. I think one of my eyes is bleeding.
I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living.
Yeah, my
What?
take is still it's still better than Limp Bizkit.
Fuck
Is it
fuck
that
you,
is
Canada.
that is what happens when accountants are allowed to make music.
And someone
What?
actually gives them a record deal.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Canada. Go fuck you, Canada, and everyone that lives there can go to hell.
Let's not disparage all Canadians.
I'm disparaging all Canadians. This is awful.
I know some Canadians, and they are cool.
Yeah, I know plenty of Canadians that are nice.
Well,
They're just they're like 15 minutes from my cave.
no
They're
one,
like
no country
Americans
that
with
puts
free
that
healthcare.
creates that kind of crap deserves to live. Anywho,
Canadians are just Americans.
What's the name of the artist and title of this song? Now, this is a good song.
it is.
It's a fantastic song.
I still have it on my phone. I don't care how old it is.
That's right, Norm MacDonald was Canadian.
Oh,
well,
there you go.
I take it back then.
Yeah, there you go.
It was Jim Carrey.
I take it back then.
It's a pipefish.
That is, of course,
A pipefish.
that is, of course, Fat Boy
Pipe
Slim
fish.
right here, right now. Great song. but it does not erase the horrific nonsense that is Bare Naked
Well,
Ladies.
it doesn't if you keep bringing it up.
God, I seriously have a migraine. I seriously do. And this is not going to make it any better.
What did you do? What is this? What is that? Oh God! It's Ruxpin or whatever.
Let's go to far off places and search for treasure.
Here's animatronic you could take home.
God no!
Oh, God.
I only know because it has a really distinct kind of creepy face, and they managed to put that in a cartoon,
Yes, they did.
and it should not have been in a cartoon.
Oh, it's actually, you know, that character right there,
Which one? The red one or the one wearing a robe?
the one wearing the robe. I was given that as like a puppet.
Were you?
I was a boy, yeah.
How hard did you cry?
horrible.
Well, it was instead of getting a Teddy Ruxpin, which was like 5 times more expensive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also 5 times worse.
I was just like, okay, it was my own puppet.
Yeah, it was
It's like it's
Awful.
trying to be Smurfs, Care Bears, and I don't know what else at the same time.
just this was the worst thing ever.
Oh,
I
look,
tell-
there's He-Man. Just trying to do that too.
Awful.
Man.
Awful, worst show. Like Tom and I have said, the worst shows came on at the very end of Saturday morning. The worst shows, and this was like the last couple of shows in the lineup, so they saved it for the end of the Saturday morning stuff. It was absolutely awful, absolutely terrible. And the question is, hold up, let me back it up.
Captain Bipto, one of the explanations.
What's the other one?
There's many.
That character right
Okay, what's
there. I
I
need the
theirs.
name. Turbo Teen was the shit. I don't care what anybody says. That was a great cartoon. Anyway, I need the name of that character that's on screen right now.
The yellow
The name, the name of the character that's on screen right now. What was that character's name? By the way, you could buy it as well. Jesus Christ, Eclair.
one. I like that. Eclay, that's fun.
Uh,
And Maggot. Okay, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done this question.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have. Why would you do that?
his name was Andrew.
Oh,
I think Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, Yellow Terror,
I liked the human centipede.
Robert, Centipede. You know what? I withdraw the question.
No,
Oh.
you can't answer it. You cannot withdraw.
What's the answer? What's the answer, Mac?
A glow bug.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And now a message from a, and
I
now-
also agree with Brian Norton, Captain. But we need a palate cleanser. We need to start talking about happier things.
and of course, here's a commercial from a pervert.
Oh, hello, meine Liebchen. My name is Wilhelm Pickle. You may call me Willy Pickle. I am the one that brings the sexy to Burger Town. Now, what I want you to do is go to our YouTube channel, Mr. Burger. Give it a like. Watch the videos. Thumbs up. Become a member. Also, go to fundmycomics.com and find Mr. Burger and support our comic. Now, please, be super sexy. I know you want to be. Auf Wiedersehen.
Where the hell is Chad Crypto?
Auf
I mean,
Wiedersehen.
seriously, where is Chad Crypto? All right, go to Fund My Comics and buy our book. Or actually, if you go to the Indiegogo campaign for the cartoon, if you purchase or support the cartoon, you get a free copy of the book. All right, you purchase a tier on the Indiegogo Indiegogo campaign, and you get a free copy of the book. 32-page comic book, plus 2 weeks early access to the show, all the episodes. So run on over to Indiegogo right now and support the cartoon. Listen, I promised cringe, and I delivered cringe.
He's doing very well. Oh God. The name of the artist and the title of the song.
It's got that snare in his face. Oh, Jesus.
Nobody said it was easy.
Crow's favorite band.
Music for people who hate music.
I know that just by the fact that it's Crow's favorite band.
It
It's
is
just-
not Yellow.
It's
not yellow.
Nobody said it.
Fucking hell.
I said I like some of their songs, not all of them. This is not one of them.
Oh God. It
But
is
you
a
also have
cold-
to remember,
Coldplay.
this is the man that
Snow
agreed
Patrol, fucking Travis.
to
all
name
those-
his daughter Apple.
Well, no
Well
wonder.
done.
Guy's a tool.
Yeah, you gotta remember, this is the guy that agreed to name his kid Apple.
He's married to somebody who wants you to shove jade eggs up your hoo-ha.
No, he was. They're divorced. Now I think he's dating like Dakota Johnson or something.
They're both insufferable. It doesn't matter.
Don't know.
Of course. Yeah, I promise cringe and I deliver on the cringe. That was Coldplay, The Scientist.
You're doing so good.
Oh God. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it through this podcast.
Let's not go to a gig of Coldplay and stand there going, "It's just a beautiful, lovely." Music with
Here we go. Wait a minute, hold on.
all
You know what?
interesting shit you've ever fucking heard.
I
That's
would-
my-
What you did there, Mac, you made him drink more vodka.
Mac. Controversial.
I can fucking just do this. all
I don't
night.
know who's gonna jump out of a window first, you or Mac.
If you know, instead of in Guantanamo Bay, them playing fucking metal music, this is what they should have played. They're gonna torture you. And in fact, they would just end up killing themselves. So, instead of going, this music's too loud, they'd go, oh, just give me something to just.
But Crow doesn't have any opinions whatsoever.
I don't have any opinions whatsoever. No strong opinions about
No.
shitty music.
Now, I really wish you would express yourself more. What's the name of the artist and title of this song?
So that's why they meet me at the bleachers to Prince.
Oh God. Wow. The last
You
I
wanted it.
gotta say
It was so much better when she was in No Doubt.
I gotta honestly
No,
say
they
that
reformed, I think.
the last 2 weeks of our music trivia have not been stellar. I gotta be honest. Really have not been
People
stellar.
are getting them. It's torture listening to them. I'm not a big fan of this artist.
Like you said, no Doubt are back because she's had her time in the limelight and she's back to the band.
And I think they reformed.
She had her time twerking. Now it's time to get back to the real music.
It was Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl.
Ugh.
Because that you know the video for Don't Speak.
Yeah.
No.
It was like foreboding her career. It was like
How
know,
so,
'cause
bro?
I don't speak. It sort of like starts off with her in the band, and then she gets the glamour shots and all that, and the band go into the background, and then she's up in here, and then by the end of the video, she's back to the band. That's been her entire career.
I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah, I guess so. All
That's
right.
about right.
I'm a
So-
little. I'm just.
Any
I'm
more
stunned.
torture?
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
bring it
there
on.
is.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
This
Yeah.
was
Actually,
right before I go to bed. You know, I get nightmares from this.
this should be okay. At least it's fun.
People get PTSD.
What's the name of the artist and title of the song? She asks skeptically. At least it's a
At
better
least
video.
it's fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
it's a better video.
Christopher Walken.
Yes. And you gotta be fair. He makes everything a little bit more fun.
This is the
Okay.
second. This is the second song we've had by the same artist.
Shake It Swift.
Brian
The bit in
Martin,
the
don't
video
you
where
have
he starts-
sake to go drown in?
That is, of course,
I
weapon of
believe that,
choice.
Sean.
Weapon of choice. Fat Boy Slim. Okay, a little better, a little bit of a palate cleanser. Let's take a trip back into memory lane once I dump a couple of these right here and go into memory lane right now with this wonderful homage.
You know, he always says it's
Uh,
wonderful, and very rarely is it wonderful.
This was not wonderful.
Yeah, very rarely. my sentence is true.
Did you have this
Very
in the
true.
UK?
We had Mr. Simmons, yes.
He was everywhere, Mac.
Yeah.
I wasn't even around
Yeah.
at this time, and I
Yeah,
know
we've
he was
got-
everywhere.
Here's the thing: if you he had the same thing as Rick Ashley. If you dared to call him gay or insinuate that he was gay, he would sue you. But it was patently obvious the man was gay. That's not the issue. During the 80s, all these guys had to do is just admit it, lean into it. It wasn't that big a deal.
I
It
mean, you
didn't
gotta
hurt his
admit, it was
career.
probably harder to tell back then, considering everyone was wearing, you know, tight body suits and lycra.
Yeah, and the thing is that everybody knew it, but if you printed it in a paper or you said it on another show, he literally would sue you. And I never understood that. Richard Simmons during that time was actually a good person. As he got
Right,
older is
yeah.
when he went nuts. He really was a really, oh yes, it's a surprise, Captain Bipto. He was gay.
Like I have
What?
nothing against Richard Simmons. I just wish, you know, he wasn't everywhere.
He literally was everywhere. He was a big deal back then. Was worth millions of dollars. Not the most financially savvy guy
No.
because he ended up going broke several times. But he was still a really good person. He went through a lot of hardships. Really nice man. Really nice man at the end. So Richard Simmons, that's who that
King
was.
of aerobics.
King of aerobics. Really nice man. David
Jazzercise.
Letterman treated him like crap towards the end. He really did. Actually made him cry on live TV. He was Mr. Letterman
that's
ended up being an
nice.
absolutely total piece of shit. And now the show.
He was funny on Whose Line?
Yes, he was. And
Whose?
now the show
Whose Line?
that
The
said
American version.
the world on fire in the middle of the 80s. Here we go.
Oh,
Why would you hold it? No!
love this. Wasn't supposed to watch this, but because I was such a fan of sci-fi, I was allowed to.
Hold it. Don't say anything else. I got to do the question. Name the show that the scene occurred from. Ah, shit. People have already done it. Okay, so well, you know what? It's V.
Why? I didn't like that scene. Why'd you have to pick that
You
scene?
never seen this? You never seen it? You've never seen this scene?
No! Why are you playing it again?
This is them figuring out. Oh, they're not good at all, are they?
I had guinea pigs growing up.
No, I'm
They
not
don't
laughing
even
at
cook their food.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Crow. This was a scene where they discovered that these people weren't very nice at all,
Yeah, these are not the good guys because they don't cook their food.
and they eat gerbils.
Guinea pigs.
A classic bad guy move. But yeah,
I've
they
heard
were
Guinea pigs are
lizards.
rather tasty.
They were ouch.
I
How dare you?
know you're saying that to be funny, but they do eat them in parts of the world that they're native
Yes.
to.
I would never eat a guinea pig. I would
Me
consider
neither.
that a form of cannibalism.
Do you consider yourself a guinea pig?
This just in, Mac identifies as a guiney
I am
pig.
a guinea pig. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get when you wake Crow up out of a peaceful sleep. He's literally gone.
I had another half an hour in my scratcher, and then I get a phone call saying we're going in 10 minutes. I'm like, get a course of vodka.
I had
Another wonderful one.
just gotten out of the shower with Matt calling. I'm like, what?
Detroit, the near
I didn't
future.
have- I didn't even have
Officer
a-
Alex J.
a
Murphy
vodka.
and his partner Ann Lewis fight to rid the decaying city of the criminal element which infests it. After being mortally wounded in the line of duty, Officer Murphy is outfitted by
That
OCP
is
with
not
bulletproof
a good
titanium
looking cartoon.
robotic parts and with computer-enhanced motor and sensory capabilities. He has become the ultimate super cop, RoboCop.
See, for an ultimate super cop, why would he,
The near
have to
future.
have a gun in a holster? Wouldn't he just have a gun built into him?
Nowadays, yes, but you have to remember this was the late 80s, early 90s, and people weren't thinking like that, Kira. They weren't thinking like that.
People in the 1920s thought we flying cars, and they couldn't build a built-in gun.
I am
for
not
RoboCop.
going to dignify this with any more discussionary pontification.
You just don't like the holes I'm punching into your childhood.
In the movie RoboCop, what city did the entire film take place in? Either the real city where it was filmed or the fictional city that they said. What city did RoboCop take place in? Put their answers in the chat and ignore Kira's snarky retorts.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
And you can't ignore my snarky and
That film had some of the most
Objections?
brutal moments. It was awesome.
Yeah, and
Yes,
that's the
it
reason why
was.
they made a
Captain
kids'
Pitbull.
cartoon out of it.
Captain Pitbull, you're correct.
Fun fact. I've never seen it.
That's my hometown. Captain Pitbull.
I apologize, Kira. What did you say Crow was?
And I've never seen RoboCop the movie.
Oh,
Any of them.
have you? Have you not?
Nope.
And we will watch it just for the satire. It's an excellent show for satire.
It's Paul Verhoeven at his best.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of his best films, hands down.
It's
Let's
just a great-
go back to the Saturday mornings, the true Saturday mornings, and see this so-called animation.
Is
The worst animated shows
library
ever.
going? What?
Oh, they had to start somewhere.
What?
Oh God, this was horrible.
What?
This was literally the last show. The very last show of the morning. The very last one. And it deservedly so. Some of the worst animation I've ever seen.
Buy that for $1.
Does anybody remember this show? Anybody ever watch this show? Horrible, horrible, horrible show. The CBS story
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, I mean, if it starts with the name of
The network.
it's not going to be good.
David D, am I right? This was one of the worst cartoons ever. Awful, awful cartoon. One of the worst. One of them. Oh my God, awesome one. Actually watched it. You poor bastard. Poor man. Terrible, terrible show. All right. Apparently,
I'm not saying I grew up with fantastic cartoons, but they're a hell of a lot better than some of the things you showed me.
Yeah, definitely. Awful show. All right, let's get back into some music.
Did anything good come from this?
No,
No,
it was an anthology, and it was horrible.
It was just all cheddar.
It was all time filler. Time filler.
I was about to say the CBS story break. Are they like just shorts?
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's what. Just what did any of the shorts become something else?
No,
because they were terrible.
No.
Because they were
very
all
few people watched.
garbage.
Very few people watched. It was really a very, very bad show. Here we go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song? Captain Dipto After School Specials were all terrible.
They were. I've got to break this trend. I have to.
I actually don't mind that song.
But only because it was like a sample of another
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
by the ABBA.
Captain Dipto song, man. Hung Up by Madonna is the name of that abomination. Actually, it's not as bad, but I just hate Madonna.
Yeah, I don't like Madonna, but I don't mind the songs.
Got played a lot in Europe. It was a very
got played a lot here.
Heavy European vibe to it. All right, here we go with another one from that era. Here we go, folks. Why am I talking like this? I don't know.
Stop it.
Yeah,
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
That's a good song.
I don't mind the beat, but I wish she wasn't whisper singing.
It's cute. Very tiny woman.
It's also killer on your vocals.
I think she's like 5'1".
She is not a very tall woman.
Very small lady.
he was from Neighbors.
That is not the name of the song, you pig. That is, of course, Kylie Minogue singing "Come Into My World."
She started off in a Australian soap opera called Neighbours.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought she was Australian.
Her and Jason Donovan.
A lot of like big names started in Australian soap operas.
Yeah, but it's a really, really lovely tune, I must say. Listen, we've had a rough run, okay? But I'm sure things are going to get better. I can feel it, folks.
That's really like saying, what could go wrong?
I'm telling you, don't be so cynical. Things are going to get better.
That's part of my charm.
How much worse can things get? Come on.
Worse. What's the name of the artist of the song? What did you do now, Matt? What is it now?
Pack the car and like a demon trying to remember when it's gone, then you're trying to...
What the? The wee man was that.
Oh.
You got something to say now, Mac?
fucking algorithm.
Is that
Look what
another
you
one of
did.
those? Oh Jesus,
Jesus Christ.
Look what you did.
the wee man.
You said it,
Oh.
and it manifested.
What the hell is wrong with you, Sean? What's wrong with you? Is that a joke? See, no one can take you seriously, Sean, because you make a lot of jokes.
It's the
Oh.
happiest
Oh,
song
God.
about.
Try to see the woman on your front door. Remember when it's come, then you try to scream, but it only comes out as a yawn when you try to see the woman on your front door.
It's a fucking very confused time. Very
So
confused time.
they're doing the low camera angle jump heel kick.
Jesus Christ, Kira. Awful time. It was an awful time to be alive.
Well, Sean, you know what?
really
You
was.
do you.
What's the name of
Don't
the
let
song?
these haters tell you otherwise.
And
Haters.
artist, Mac.
It's Bare Naked Ladies Pinch Me. Tom got it.
You should be
Awful.
ashamed of yourself, Mac. You
Awful.
manifested this.
I did, and it's the algorithm.
Yes, you manifested this. This is your fault.
This had nothing to do
It's your
with
fault.
me.
Your fault. All your fault.
Oh God.
Manifestation.
All right, let's keep going. I'm literally
Let's
depressed.
do another.
I'm absolutely depressed. I'm literally
Hi, Mac.
depressed.
How much worse can it get?
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
All right, the last one of the night. Here we go.
No, this will probably be the worst one.
No,
What's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Oh,
that's better. That's better.
it's Green Day from Wish.
Shut your mouth.
Timu,
Eh,
Green Day. There we go. Bring me the money.
Listen, this is not
you
the
go.
time. This is not the time to be
Controversial.
it's not the time to be controversial. It's a good song. I love that group. I love that.
It's
particular
not
group.
the worst thing it could have been.
What Timu, bring the money. Timu, Green Day. I'll just mention
Let's not have a sponsorship by Temu or Wish.
It is. Actually, you mention them and they go, here's the money.
Let's
We'll
not.
give you money.
I mean, I don't mind money, but I'd rather not peddle Temu and Wish items.
Whatever.
I will pedal them like a feckin' bicycle.
Look, that group is awesome. It's a good group. Who got it? Who got it? How dare you? Don't insult Marilyn Manson that way. They're a good group, but they're no Marilyn Manson. Come on. All right, here we go. Fucking love AFM, AFI, Miss Murder. I can listen to that song all fucking day. I love that group.
I don't know what my cat is
them.
doing.
Love it.
Yeah, her social credit just went through the roof.
All right. Let's see. Very quickly, we'll run through a couple of these. Right?
I think I've got a better social credit than Jack Ma.
Hey, don't say that. He's dead. Who is this guy?
Is he?
It's obviously Randy
Who is
Travis.
this guy? And name the title and his most famous song, please. Put it in the chat. Name the title and his most famous song, please. I made a mistake.
That's a loaded question, Rabnab. Does Crow want his social credit?
Oh, god damn it.
Let's
Yes, they do, because I like microchips.
yeah.
Yep, that's one of them. E. Clay Thomas has got it. Friends in Low Places. One more like that, Brian Norton, and you're going to be kicked the hell out of here.
Well,
You're
he
gonna
did
get
admit
kicked the
earlier
hell
he
outta
was
here.
working on drowning himself in sake.
If you're going to come in here, don't come in here drunk. One more
Yeah, that's
like
Mac's
that,
thing.
and
That's
you-
Mac's thing.
That's
He's
right.
the only one in here that's
Right,
drunk.
right.
Unless we wake up Crow, in which case he will get drunk.
Why not?
One more like that, Brian Norton. Just one more.
Absolute vodka, perfect for breakfast.
All right. That's of course Randy Travis.
Give me the money.
Forever and ever, amen. Great, great
I'll take
artist,
that.
fantastic artist during that time period. All around good guy, scandal free, fantastic.
Apparently,
here-
Brian Norton's guess was a legitimate guess.
Yeah, it's good. Hey. One of the worst fucking cartoons ever made.
Not a good iteration.
Really bad cartoon.
No,
Really bad.
no, this one is not nearly as bad as the other two that we.
Yeah, no, this isn't the worst one, but it's not a good one.
This is not the worst do of all the
No.
do's.
Name one worse than this.
Scrappy.
Scrappy do.
Yeah, that's the obvious one, I suppose.
Fabby do.
Scooby Dum actually was more annoying than this. Scooby Dum was absolutely ridiculous.
No, that is true. Captain Bipto does have a point. It's Velma.
Oh,
Like, you know what?
I've not
I
even
agree with
got
that.
right.
That's right. Yeah, Velma of everything that's Scooby Doo related, Velma, the modern Velma is the worst one. I would agree with that. That's absolutely great.
I
don't know
never
what that-
watched it, but I did watch not snippets, but I watched like a 2-hour long mini docu-series about everything that was wrong with it.
It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
And it got renewed.
No, it's just they paid for 2 seasons.
It's failed now.
They got 2 seasons. They paid for 2 seasons. They got 2 seasons. All right, folks, let's go through a couple of promos before we wrap up.
Punch
Here we
Man.
go.
Whiskey is a sleepy time drink, not a wakey up drink. Vodka is a wakey up drink.
Damn right, brother.
Watch every Friday night between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Watch every Friday night between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Mr. Burger YouTube channel.
Vamp for a second while I bring up the new promo that I created today. So, will you got Vamp? Talk about something.
We've
Crow.
Yeah.
So, Kira, what kind of vodka do you like? Is it Absolute vodka? And if not, why not?
Do you want my real answer or do you want me to make an answer up?
Let's make money.
All right. I love Absolute vodka. It's my only vodka I drink. I drink it instead of water because it is also clear.
A little
Absolute
more,
vodka.
about 5 seconds more.
Vodka is my favorite. I just drink it straight from the bottle. Nothing else. I like to kill my liver.
All
The
right,
way
enough of that.
nature intended it.
Enough of that. Here we go. Enough of that.
Mr. Burger's Quiz Time, the #1 live-action trivia show on YouTube. Between 9:30 p.m. and 10:15 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday. Trivia on pop culture, comics, music, and all levels of general knowledge. See you every Monday night on the Mr. Burger YouTube channel and the Mr. Burger Mega Trivia Show YouTube channel. Be there and be square.
That is loud and annoying.
That is a
But,
very
She sounds sassy.
I would
she
hang
is.
out with her.
I would not.
It's like a good
But-
time.
But also,
Mr. Burger's Mega Trivia Showdown, April 30th, 8:10 to 9:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday night. The #1 live-action trivia show on YouTube. Join the game.
this is another cluster. Anyway,
The
okay.
aspect ratio was a bit off on that one.
We are hitting all sorts of lines and volume.
You
Yeah, this
hit
is-
Instagram square instead of 6x9.
This has been an absolute train wreck of biblical proportion. All right, look.
Chad Crypto.
Yeah, there you go.
Where
That's-
the hell
that's
is Chad
correct,
Crypto?
Scott Hughes. That is correct, Scott Hughes.
Damn it. Damn you, Chad Crypto! Is someone I blame for all my technical mistakes. Anyway, I'm dropping the link.
I'm glad
in
I
the
looked
chat.
up. I have a bug on my wall.
I'm dropping the link in the chat, folks, because
God, it flies.
because I need everybody to click on the link, go to the Indiegogo campaign, and help us out with a $10 donation to the cause to get this show won.
No, Captain Bipto. I just have very tall walls
Not
in my
this
face.
week, Clay Thompson,
Well,
because I had too much to do to get my shit together to do my quizzes. I literally stopped working at midnight last night.
Ah! I got it. That was
Back
a
to
dead
the
bug
plug.
on my wall.
Back to the plug. Click that link there in the chat and go on over to Indiegogo and help us out, will you? Mr. Burger, the cartoon, it's really, really great. It's really, really wonderful. It's one of the best cartoons we've ever made, we've ever done. Go on over there, support it. $10 is all we ask. And we really do appreciate you helping us out. So yeah, we ended up with swapping out bare naked ladies for metal trivia. Fucking off.
That's a downgrade.
That is an
A major
absolute,
downgrade.
a major fucking downgrade.
And fucking Coldplay.
Damn you, Canada!
I thought we
Anyway,
agreed Canada was A-OK because Norm MacDonald's from there.
I take it back. Damn you, Canada! And Norm MacDonald. Listen, get over there, click this link, and support
That is
us
fantastic,
on
Scott
Indiegogo.
Hughes. Not that your wife thinks you're an idiot, but the fact you use it in your everyday life.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's good. That's good.
We need to put that on a shirt.
We will. I was supposed to do that this month. I will do it next month. All right, folks, that's it. That's enough of this. We're shutting this down, and this nonsense is ongoing, rolling nonsense. We call a show is come to an end.
I managed
Another
to
week.
kill it like right dead center in the middle of the wall. Like it is right dead center in between some windows. I cut into my cave.
For God's sake, Kira, what kind of bug is it?
I don't know.
Wait, is it one of the bugs from Starship Troopers? If so, do not touch.
Why don't you get the cat to do it? What is Layla doing anyway?
She's playing in a bag.
All right. Listen,
Thank you, everyone.
While Kira's doing.
Get it. No, One Punch Man, if it was a spider, I would be leaving the room and all you would see is flames because I would have burned down my house.
All right. As Kira talks about her ongoing agoraphobia, please like and subscribe.
Arachnophobia. Agoraphobia is something completely different.
Oh my God, we got our first spam.
We got
Yay!
a spam.
Oh, from Twitch.
A Twitch spam. Yay!
How did we get rid of it? How do you actually do
Twitch and then
Someone has to be on Twitch.
No.
That's when you know you've made it, when you get spam.
All right, well, okay. Well,
I
there
made
you go.
it several years ago because I got a lot of spam emails.
We've got to figure something out as far as moderators are concerned. I should be able to get rid of this, right? I should be able to click
I don't
something
know.
here and get rid of it.
You're in charge.
no.
Yeah, you're just highlighting it.
Well, I'll figure it out later.
Highlight our first official spam.
All right, folks. If you consider most of Captain Bipto's stuff actually is legitimate, which I do not.
You can't he's here pretty much every week. We love Captain Bipto.
It's legit because it's funny.
It is very funny.
It's funny spam. Anyway, we're done for tonight, folks. We're gonna call it a night. I have been Mac, aka Mr. Burger. That young lady over there is, and I'm too lazy to point.
I'm Kira. I'll point twice for you.
That old man down there looking confused and disheveled is
Crow.
Stop trying to get sponsorships.
So from the Mr. Burger Bunch cult, we
It's
bid
legally
you,
not a cult.
we bid
cult.
you a fun adieu and a glorious and mighty love, a peace, and a chicken grease. We're
Everybody knows what time it is.